Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel, gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! I was going to say it first! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler. We're back with another edition of the Santa hat. I like yours. Yours is fuzzier.
A little fuzzy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one, I've been wearing this one for years now. Like years and years.
Really?
Brayden wears it to school for his hat day, for Christmas hat day or whatever.
Oh, it's just seeing the second generation.
He loves it.
That's awesome.
He wanted to wear the Christmas crawl one to school. I'm like, you can't wear that, buddy. I know. He didn't understand.
It's not even the words, it's the logo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, oh my God, we can't be those parents. I was like, can we cut it out or something? No, I was like, no, you gotta wear the big one.
Well, so Laura made those, so I wonder, did she make them for the kids in school too? That'd be hilarious.
Would be amazing.
The new MVP.
Yeah.
She did it. She did it again.
I will never say who my vote is in public.
No, it was an anonymous thing all around.
Yeah.
I actually didn't vote.
Wow.
That's why I asked everybody else to vote.
Was it close?
I don't know, maybe. maybe not.
Few people could have swung it one way or the other.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
But it was nice because then I had originally said that for the pregame, but then Greg showed up and not everybody had voted. And you guys showed up, so it actually gave it more people a chance to vote, which was good. So
how was Christmas Call 13?
It was amazing. What a time, man. It's just, I tell you, there's something about Christmas crawls. It's like, it's not that no, it is. It's partially like I can't party like I used to all the time, frequently. I also don't want to party like I used to. Not that I partied a lot, but
yeah.
Going out every weekend or something, I just can't do it. But on the handful of days, especially with the drinking thing, on the handful of days a year I drink, I look forward to it. You know, it's not like I
getting blasted.
No, but on those days when I do drink, it's fun. I don't really feel guilty about it.
And you're responsible about it.
Yeah, I'm responsible about that. You know, my bills are paid. So, but it's like, you know, it's still fun. I just don't want to do this every weekend though.
Oh God, no!
I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Just it just kind of goes away. But it was a fun time. We were well received everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Usually it's dicey, but as soon as we got to Harris, the bartender was like, "Oh, can I take a picture of you guys?"
Did the Chinese Chinese food? Well, House of Wu.
Yeah,
they remembered us.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you guys come every year.
Yeah, because we usually have the other waitress.
Harris recognized us last year. I remember that. Or, well, gosh, I haven't done Harris in a long time because that's the first stop.
Yeah.
But I do remember them remembering us at one point.
Yeah, but then they got this weird thing where when we go in, they're kind of like, oh, what's this? And then they come around to us. Yeah. They're probably more like that in July than anything.
Yep.
Christmas, they're a little bit better. But, like, there was one dude that was sitting at the bar, and you couldn't tell because he showed up. He was older, a little older. You couldn't tell his vibe. And then we were talking to him for a second. All of a sudden, he unzips his jacket, and it was Santa. I do it for the host. I was like, he's in. We put up stickers.
Should have given him a vote.
I know. We did. We put up stickers everywhere.
Stickers, yeah.
And at Harris, they let us put it on that little cross beam above the bar.
Oh, that's fun.
She's like, you can't put it like. She just put a tack, not a sticker. I was like, that's fine.
Sure.
So we tacked it out. I go, this better be here in July when we come back.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, nothing will ever really top the Christmas crawl in July, the first one. The away game.
That was the away game of away games. There have been rumblings about bringing that back.
Oh, gosh.
Which would be great, honestly, because if we brought it back next year, then I wouldn't probably have to wear the Patriots cheerleading outfit because it's not even themed. She couldn't make me do that because I'm going to lose the bet. And she's going to make me wear the Patriots cheerleading uniform on the half crawl.
Oh, but I thought it was, I guess that's true.
That's why I said, I'm like, that sucks, but it's themed. And because I'm, a guy of tradition, I'm like, it's not bad.
No, it's not.
It's bad, but it's not the worst.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It could be a Cowboys one. That's way worse. All right, we finally have a new beer of the week. Finally, after like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll kick this thing off. This is another Athletic Brewing Company. This is Layback Lime and Salt, a light brew with lime and salt. Got a lot of palm trees, some shakas and surfboards and whatnot.
Only 40 calories.
We like that.
well.
We do like that. We do like that. Yeah. This is a brand new one. I've never even seen this one anywhere.
Cheers.
So.
I never seen it either. I thought it was more like a summer one.
Salt's heavy.
It's like a super Bud Light lime.
Yeah. There's a lot of salt in that first one.
It is like a Bud Light lime. That's like a double. It's like if you said, "Hey, give me a Bud Light lime double," like double. You don't want a double.
Yeah, that's actually. When I usually say, oh, you could probably do like a couple Bud Light limes and that's it. You could probably do one of those
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's very limey,
Yeah.
very
limey.
salty.
Very limey. I could see having this on the beach or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not 3 days before Christmas. No,
Well-
it's good. I know it's not bad.
Check them out. You know, another Athletic friend of the show.
Big fans.
Big fans.
They don't know it.
They don't know. I mean, they don't know it yet.
No, but we between them and Phantom Farms, I don't know who we shout out more.
I know. What was the other one that we did the whole multi-pack on?
They good
Best Day Brewing.
Yeah, I was telling
Yeah.
Jess about those the other day.
Yeah, so, I mean, pretty good. Yeah, it is definitely more of a summer vibe with the imagery here and the taste, but in December in East Providence, this is what you find.
This is exactly, yeah. Right.
Beer of the week.
Beer of the week.
All righty. Let's get into some games. I'll be honest, it was a busy weekend. Didn't watch a ton of football. But I did watch most of the Thursday night game.
Yeah.
If you remember on this show from last week,
Game of the year.
we were going back and forth about this game.
Yeah.
And I was like, saying all the reasons why the Rams should not win this game. I picked them anyway. And it was a good game. It probably was the game of the year. 38-37, the Seahawks over the Rams in overtime. It was honestly so fucking long ago that I don't fully remember the game.
Who did I take in this game?
You took the Rams.
I thought so. Okay.
And I was like, I said, Devontae's not playing. Their flight's delayed. And you go, and you're picking the Rams. I go, yeah.
Yeah.
So the Seahawks take control of the number one spot in the NFC at 12-3. Excuse me. The Rams fall to number 5 because of the division matchup. So it's Seattle at 12-3. And I will say, if you're a strength of schedule guy, Seattle's had a decent strength of schedule. So they're a little bit battle tested. We're a little bit concerned about Darnold. They were behind in that game. I think they were down by like
yeah, they came back
16
Yeah.
at one point.
in the fourth or down like 11. Like yeah.
Darnold threw 2 picks, which I know you were
Salivating
intent it was
over
for up.
it.
I know it. I knew it.
Yeah, I mean, he might. I was reading another article today that they could get 13, 14 wins and wind up as like the 6th seed, which that'd be so hilarious if that happened to Darnold 2 years in a row, winning 14 games and getting a road game. But they were legit. That 2-point conversion play was funny. Always pick up that ball. Always pick it up.
Dude,
Always pick it up.
that is I forget who it was that picked it up.
Charbonnet.
Great heads up play.
Yep.
Because I think you're assuming it's dead.
Yep.
And it wasn't.
Yep.
There was the weirdest 2-point conversion.
He said he's always been coached that way. There's a lot of drama that came out of it, mostly from Rams fans. But I guess
About what, that play?
Yeah, but that's in the rule book. It is a hard and fast rule that even if the play is dead, if there is a clear recovery, that's recovery.
Yeah, and it was a backwards
Because a couple
pass.
of years ago, it happened where a play was called dead and the guy recovered it, and the shenanigans ensued. So they changed the rule. So they called it right. Pick up the ball. Play.
No, it's a great heads up play because he just naturally went over and picked the ball up.
Yeah. Yep.
The weirdest 2-point conversion ever. But when they did the replay, that clearly
Clearly backwards.
backwards.
Yeah, but things happen very fast. It's hard. I know the refs get a lot of shit, and they should because they're fucking terrible. But things happen very fast. And you can't always see directly down the line or behind. There's a lot happening. But great game. Matthew Stafford's MVP case continues, and 2 games left.
2 games.
And he'll be playing probably right to the end because that division is going to be a slobber knocker.
It's crazy.
The 49ers just tied it, and I think they have the ball again.
Well, the 49ers are locked in now. They clinched the playoff spot. So really, excuse me, the only thing that's unknown is Carolina. So the Green Bay got eliminated?
So if the 49ers win against the Colts,
there's one spot left. Green Bay has a 7. I'm sorry.
If the 49ers win this game today, against the Colts tonight against the Colts, the Bills will clinch a playoff spot, the Texans and someone else. So like that's it. The AFC is set. It's just positioning of divisions and wild cards.
Right.
The NFC, I think it just comes down to the West. I'm sorry, the South.
The South and Detroit
they clinch a playoff, but not the division.
Detroit's in the 8th spot with like a 14% chance of making it. So they're, I believe, a game and a half out?
Who's this now? I'm sorry.
The Lions. They're sitting at 8 behind. Right now, Green Bay has that last spot.
Lions are toast. Well, they're not toast. They have a 6% chance of making the playoffs. They need a lot of help. They need to win out, and they need the Packers to lose out, I believe, and they'll be good.
It's very slim chances. So
because the Packers have that tie, which is kind of essentially working as a win for them over the Lions.
And then you got Carolina sitting at 8-7 in the last division lead spot over Tampa Bay. Because man, have they fallen off! Oh my God! You know, at one point or a couple different weeks this season in our power rankings, Tampa Bay was number 1.
I know, right? That's wild.
Completely fell off.
Yeah, they've lost like 7 in a row. It's funny because I was listening back because I was trying to fix my record because remember I said I messed up a few weeks, and I was like, I picked the Bucks to lose, and I said, they're on a free fall. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose a lot. They won that game, and they've lost every since.
Has it been that?
It's been like 7 weeks.
They're
like
7
1 in the last. I think they've lost the last 6 or 7.
Jeez.
Going back to the Patriots game, which at the time looked like a great win. Now it doesn't look so good.
Yeah.
Even the Ravens looks like a good win against the Ravens, but they're technically under 500. But whatever, we'll get there.
I mean, it is, yeah.
Yeah, so right now the only 2 spots left are that 7 seed and because even the 49ers have clinched a playoff spot, which is crazy.
Yeah, because after yesterday's game, because with Pittsburgh's win, the 49ers and somebody else clinched a spot. Chicago, maybe?
Interesting. Yeah, I think I saw that for Chicago. And Seahawks are now the 1 seed. So, well, yeah, we'll see what happens. They just got to win out. But right now there's only a couple spots left for playoffs. It's
such a strange year because as we're moving into the Saturday games here, when you see, with 2 weeks left, you see a team that's 4-11, you would probably think top 3 draft pick, right?
At least top 5 minimum.
7.
Yeah.
There's that many bad teams this year.
We were 4-13 last year.
And what pick did you have?
3. Yeah, 3.
And we're probably going to lose out because as we move into the Saturday games, the Eagles beat Washington 29-18.
That is pretty wild, actually. And you mentioned that because that's true.
7. So, excuse me. Mariota left this game, needed stitches. We don't know if he's playing because they got a short week. I think he might play. They said day to day. Their backup is Josh Johnson. They had to sign an emergency third, which is Jeff Driscoll. They had him last year on the team. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect much here. There was a lot of controversy on the 2-point conversion that
that was
Sirianni went for.
I'm not. I'm a guy. Usually, I'm a guy like, just stop them, but that's a little much. That's a little much. What was his reasoning?
Analytics.
They go up by what? 18? 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions.
I mean, I think you could chalk anything up to analytics.
Sure.
Because nobody's ever really going to do the research. Maybe somebody on the internet will do the research. I mean, I guess if you're Washington or you're a Washington fan, what else do you expect? They're a division opponent. If he wants to be petty and do that, because if he was doing it out of petty reasons, whatever. It's like Brian Mitchell said, remember that next time. So, kick them while they're down next time if you get that opportunity. I mean, this is just a nothingness now. We have Philly, Dallas on Christmas. We end with Philly, which literally every game is TBD right now. So I'm assuming we're going to probably be in a 1 o'clock spot because Philly broke the streak.
I know. I'm so sad.
Officially broke the streak this weekend. Back-to-back NFC East champions as they have not done since 2006. I think that's when the streak began. From 2006 until this year, in that span, Washington won the division 3 times. And the Giants won, I think, twice.
That's crazy.
So it's really just been mostly Philly and Dallas going back and forth with a couple
just sprinkled in there. That's funny.
So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is at this point. Hopefully they figure out what they need in the draft.
Do you plan on watching on Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because John and Alex are having people over a little bit later, but they got the early invite because, I'm not going to want to leave in the middle of the fucking game, so I'm going to go there early. Yes, I'm going to watch. The only reason I didn't watch Saturday is because we were on the crawl. I mean, it was on.
Yeah, we saw it at PVD Pizza.
I saw a couple plays, but I mean, I was
Shout out PVD Pizza.
If this was a game that really was important, I would have been following more than what I did.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Not that I wouldn't have missed the crawl for it, but I would have been paying attention a lot more.
You'd have your phone and stuff. And it was on the TV at PVD Pizza. Shout out PVD Pizza.
Right.
It looked like All-Stars, but a little bit different.
Man, it was crazy to be back there.
It was nuts.
We did the face-offs again. We haven't done that in 10 years. That was when we first did those. 10 years ago. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I had to go scroll back in my photos and find it. Shit.
That was good.
Man. Well, we're on to next season. Officially. 4-11. So if we lose out, we would have went 4-13, 12-5, 4-13. So we'll see what happens.
One day, 20 years from now, we'll go back and listen to watch these episodes, just to reminisce.
We'll just laugh, right? What a time! I don't know. I will say, if you're a Washington fan, the pros here, you got your quarterback, you got a lot of cap space, you got a top 10 pick coming. There's some upside here. There's
and I
some
imagine
upside.
you'll get some guys back from injury, and yeah. There's reason to be optimistic. It's not doom and gloom.
No, just whatever. We should be used to it. At least now we're used to it. We already have a quarterback.
Just gloom. Just gloom.
Just
right?
gloom.
Yeah.
We're not doomed. We're just gloomed.
Yep.
All right, moving on. The other Saturday night game, which I didn't really watch any of, although Our Bar had it on. Shout out Our Bar.
Oh, nice.
I did catch some in between my dancing. My drunken stupor dancing. Chicago Bears over the Green Bay Packers, 22-16 in overtime. I picked the Bears in this one.
You did.
I was doing great in the beginning. I was 7-1, and outside of the Monday night game, what we don't know yet, I'm 9-6. I started 7-1. Like, what the fuck? Man, but the Bears, they hung in that game a couple weeks ago at Lambeau.
Yep.
And I just had a good feeling after what Green Bay went through last week, going to Denver. I felt like Chicago had a prime opportunity to win this game, and they absolutely did.
At home, they're in the news about their president writing that letter about the stadium. They want to move they're like, Northwest Indiana or something crazy. So that was in the news. It was put up or shut up. And they put up. Good on them. Jordan Love did get injured in this game, concussion.
Which means he's likely not playing, because aren't they playing Christmas?
They sure are. Those Christmas games are looking worse and worse.
Oh, my God. So it's potentially Washington starting, I mean, outside of Mariota, but they potentially starting a third-string quarterback. The Chiefs are starting a third-string quarterback because of Minshew.
Sign Alex Smith out of retirement.
And then you have the Packers probably starting Malik Willis. Yep. But if you remember, when Jordan Love missed time last year or the year before, Malik came in and did pretty good for them.
Yeah, he actually did pretty good in this game. He's working himself into a nice backup quarterback role. I think J.J. McCarthy is also going to be injured for the Christmas games, maybe. Or they said it wasn't broken his hand, but he did.
Yes, I didn't realize he left until today. I saw it on the news.
Yeah. So those Christmas games are looking weird. But
the beauty of that is, too, it's football on Christmas. It's like Thanksgiving. The people are going to watch it because it's...
Yeah, I do feel a little... It does suck for the Cowboys and Lions. Wait, The Lions are playing, not the Vikings. Did I get that right?
I thought the Vikings were playing.
No,
it's the Lions are playing. Who are they playing?
They're playing Christmas. We'll get. But anyway,
I know.
I know the Lions are playing, and so are the Cowboys. Like, they already played Thanksgiving. Do they really have to play Christmas too? That seems kind of shitty. Just throwing that out there.
I know. Well, I guess they gave them the layup when at least those two, they gave them the layup the following week after Thanksgiving. They gave them the game against each other.
But now they're playing like 3 Thursdays in a month. It's just weird. Weird.
The NFL, I love the NFL, obviously. This is why we do this show. But, I mean, Sunday games, Monday games, Thursday games, Black Friday games, Saturday games. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I was reading about how back in the day, how Monday Night Football felt like such an event for a lot of people. Because when we were kids, I think it was on NBC. It was on like it was not. It's like nowadays it's on ESPN, but it was not ESPN when we were kids.
No.
I'm pretty sure it was on NBC.
It was, because that was a major thing when it moved to ESPN.
Yeah,
because it was on one of the local stations.
Yeah, and it was all, and like if you were a kid who didn't get the package on DirecTV, because no one had DirecTV that I didn't know a single person who had DirecTV except for my godfather who lived in like South Carolina.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch, if you caught your local game, and other than that, maybe one other local game, and then Monday Night Football.
Yeah, right.
Like that was it. It was like an event. You get to watch that. It was great. But now it's not. Now you get, like you just laid out, you get so much.
Well, people made a big deal when they moved from the local channel, like the ABC or NBC, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And they moved to ESPN. Could you imagine telling those people back in the day, oh yeah, by the way, there's going to be a playoff game that's going to be on a subscription only basis.
Yes, I know.
When they did the Peacock thing.
Yeah, they're doing it again too.
They're doing it this year too?
Oh yeah.
I know they did Kansas City against Miami.
Too. There might be a Netflix playoff game.
You know, imagine telling somebody that like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Which is crazy because they did throw in a YouTube game. Right? Wasn't that on the Friday?
The Friday kickoff was YouTube, yeah.
They did a YouTube game.
Now something else might.
The Oscars is going to YouTube.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Oscars. Weird. Of all the Super Bowls that the Chiefs went into, they never played in an NBC Super Bowl. Because you know how they rotate?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's just a fun fact.
They ain't going to do it this year.
No, they're not.
Good on the Bears. Bears look legit.
Yep.
Scary team in the playoffs. I will tell you that. Moving on to the Sunday games. Buffalo Bills over the Cleveland Browns, 23-20. Shador also got hurt in this game late. It was
finger too at
something with his finger. They had Dylan Gabriel come in.
It was a nasty little cut, but I think he went back in.
Yeah.
And he went back out?
I don't know if he went back out, but I know it was the finger thing. But I think he's okay to continue playing. But
gotcha. This is, Bill's going to watch out for this stuff because he come off the high of that win against us the week before and then trap game all over it, and they almost blew it.
Yeah, I mean, Cleveland does have a good defense. I'll give them that.
Yes, that is true.
So Myles Garrett, I believe, is a half sack behind the record right now.
He's at least, yeah.
Or 1 sack. No, he got a half sack.
It was like a close, weird half sack. It counted, but he was like kind of in the vicinity, so they did give it to him. So I think he's 1 sack away from the record.
Maybe it's 1.
I don't know if it's 1 from the breaking it or 1 from tying it. I don't remember.
There's a bunch of guys at 22.5, and I got TJ is at 23, which I think is the record.
Right? Did he break Strahan's record?
I think TJ broke Strahan's record. But yeah, he might be a full sack behind. He's got 2 games to do it, so I guess between that and Shador getting some playing time, it's the only bright spot for Cleveland. Who also, again, if you don't botch this, I know it's Cleveland, you have a top 3 pick. Right now, they're sitting at number 3. They have some bright spots here, so
some crazy stuff will happen at the end of the last few weeks of the season where someone knocks themselves out of, like we did, last year. Yeah, knock themselves out of it by winning. I know I think one of the games this week coming up is for the number 1 overall pick, so that'll be interesting to watch. But yeah, Bill's gonna watch out for this. That is a good defense right now. With us beating the Ravens, it's just the seas are parting for them. We'll see what they do.
So is it, if New England beats the Jets and the Dolphins, it doesn't matter. They control their own destiny, right? To win the division?
Correct. So
that's it. They just went out and they win the division.
Because the Bills lost to the Dolphins a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And their division record is 4-2, and ours would be 5-1.
Right.
As the first tiebreaker. And also, that was if we lost to the Ravens.
Right.
And we had the same record. Now it's doubly. We also have a better record than the Bills, too.
Right.
So, So if the Bills lose next week, we win. We got it. We can still win the 1 seed if the Broncos lose one of their next 2 games and we win out. They're playing the Chiefs.
Win.
So that's going to be a win, probably.
Yeah.
But they are playing the Chargers the last game of the season.
And the Chargers might have something to play for.
They might.
Well, they
Seeding at this point.
yeah, just seeding.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I feel like Buffalo's kind of primed for this, but also they've been playing with fire a little bit. So
Yeah, that was a big spread, too.
yeah, right.
Big old spread.
Good thing we didn't take that.
No.
Moving on. The Chargers over the Cowboys 34-17. I saw absolutely nothing from this game. However, again, if you are a strength of schedule guy, because some people are, of all the teams currently sitting outside the playoffs, which is, what, 18? How many teams are 18, right?
What?
18 teams are not in the playoffs.
Math.
Of all the
Yes.
So there's 18 teams that don't make the playoffs, and as of right now, one of those teams that also got eliminated. The Cowboys have the weakest strength of schedule of all the non-playoff teams,
Interesting.
which I thought that was maybe
Curious.
showing something to, like, you didn't even have that hard of a schedule comparatively.
I don't know what to make of the Cowboys. I really don't. Their defense is terrible. We said it early in the season that they had given up, I think 30 points in like 7 out of 8 games. It's just not sustainable. It's just not. It's just not sustainable.
No, and eventually your offense can only do so much.
Yeah, and it's a long season, and it's week by week, but you can't ask Dak to carry you every single week and throw a million. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And then you eventually taper off. You see with the Bucks right now with Baker.
Yeah.
You can only do so much, and then you get a couple injuries. And even with like 2 really good wide receivers, I still don't think they have a running game. There's not much. Yeah, it was inevitable.
I think the Pickens thing paid off for them, but they just didn't invest in their defense. And you let Micah walk.
If
Well, you traded
anything,
Micah,
they
but-
divested. Is there a word for
divested.
that? Divested and got rid of a top 3-5 defensive player in the league, and they got some picks over for it, which will be nice. That's a role. Yeah, I don't know. Were they lacking for picks? That's like a team that needs to stock up. That's like
yeah, but even that too. Again, Cowboys fans, because every year is their year.
Right.
When did you know it wasn't your year again? You know, was it now because you got eliminated? Like, did you think you were going to go on a run? What were you seeing?
Yeah.
And they lost some weird games.
It's just the eye test thing too. You just watch. It just doesn't look right. It just doesn't.
Something's off.
Yeah, the vibes are off. Vibes are not immaculate over in Dallas.
I feel like these are like TikTok terms. Is this like a?
Well, that was a big Patriots thing this year, where like whenever they showed like the locker room, everyone celebrating, like, "Oh, this is immaculate." Yeah,
Immaculate.
The vibes are
That's a. All right.
It's a nice word.
It's a yes, but it's. I would put it in the category of when you say something or someone is beautiful. That is like top tier.
Wow.
Top tier. To say something is immaculate, like the Immaculate Conception, that is God level tears. What are we talking about?
Braden did ask us about baby Jesus the other day.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty funny because Meme has one at home at her house, and Ella found it, and she loves babies. She's like, and then she dropped him and broke him.
Oh,
She said she just stopped, turned in the corner. She goes, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay." She was like heartbroken, but we glued it back together. Oh man,
you broke baby Jesus.
She was just, and then like I wouldn't let her go to bed with him that night or the next night because he's a hard thing, like a porcelain thing, and we only do stuffed animals today. She was just like, she was crying. She wanted to be, I want baby Jesus. It's like, okay.
Jeez. Well, I don't know. I guess that's immaculate is up there with.
That's fair.
You say
But also
something
immaculate.
beautiful. It's like, wow.
Like Drake May.
You think he's beautiful?
Yes.
Are you over Tom Brady? I mean,
You know, I've been over Tom Brady for a while. I've said on the show, you know, no sacred cows. Once you're gone, like you're gone. Like you're out of sight, out of mind. Like Tom, the future is now.
that's fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of these guys are just still hanging around. Like,
Well, even like on Reddit, someone posted a picture of Brady. I was like, oh my god, just enough.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it reminds me of this. Like, it's stupid. Like, someone made there's a shirt. It's like the Step Brothers, and it's Brady and Drake. I'm like, no, it's not even that. Just get him out of here. Get him out.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice run. It was a great run.
Yeah.
But it's like, you gotta.
It was like 5 years ago.
I know, you can't keep doing this.
I've had 2 children since then.
Right? Fuck off, loser. Go lose somewhere.
Right, get out of my face. And I was on Fox. But I never get his games anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Fox, Gronk's on Fox.
Yeah.
Fucking Edelman's got a podcast.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. Edelman was, without knowing these people, you know, sometimes you just see people, you're like, I don't like that guy. And I had no reason other than it's like, I don't fucking like that guy. But then I listened to his podcast, I'm like, I actually like that guy.
Oh, yeah. I hear you. One thing that is like, so when all the wrestlers started having podcasts, like Stone Cold had his podcast, Chris Jericho had a podcast, Mick Foley had a podcast,
Undertaker's got one now.
Undertaker's got one. They were all the guests came on. You heard all these stories. Like Kevin Nash told his story, and then DDP told a story. But then they'd go on Jericho's podcast and tell the same story, and then they go on this podcast and tell the same. I'm like, I've heard this story like 18 times now. I don't need to hear it anymore.
Yeah,
that is how I feel about the Patriots dynasty run. Like I've heard all these stories. I've read the books.
There's no more stories to be told, especially when like the HBO thing came out. Like, all right, you let all the cats out of the bag.
Yeah.
Let's
the
move
only
on.
thing I really want to know about, if they one day on their deathbed, is why Malcolm Butler was benched in the Super Bowl. That's all I want to know.
There's conspiracies about that.
There is. Like
they have to be somewhat legitimate conspiracies.
Yeah, your cornerback one doesn't just sit for the Super Bowl when you're getting torched, and then play one play on special teams. It's just weird. It was just weird.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
It's weird.
That's it. But I'm all aboard the Drake May train. Tom Brady. I'm just like, whatever. It's done. His wife, his ex-wife, she's just got remarried. Now it's time for us to get remarried.
I tell you what, man. If Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback in NFL history, can't keep his wife happy,
what chance do the rest of us have?
what fucking chance do any of us have?
Well, she was also like the most famous supermodel in history. So
I get it, but like, the dude won 7 Super Bowls. Nobody's ever done that.
I haven't even won one.
I've won 0.
I'm expected to keep Jets around.
I haven't even been. I've watched them.
Yeah,
that can't be nearly the same. And look at what happened to him. It's crazy. There's no hope for any of us. Put the fucking instructor that he hired. Didn't.
That is
foul, dude. Foul. This guy's out here winning chips, and you're out here sucking. It could have been a great rhyme, though.
Oh my god!
All right, moving on. Stop it. The Tennessee Titans over the Kansas City Chiefs, 26-9. I did pick the Titans in this game, mostly because I was upset about the Chiefs, but also because Mahomes is out.
Yep.
Minshew hasn't played all season, didn't have a lot of faith, and unfortunately, Minshew also tore his ACL in this game.
Good news, it was not torn.
Oh, it wasn't
They
torn.
suspected it might have been,
but he is out for the season.
I'm pretty,
They're not bringing him back.
They said it was, I think Schefter said it was intact. They were concerned it was going to be torn, but it was not.
The better news then.
Yeah, but what a wild free fall. Wow. Like, sudden and quick. But this, it's like, not with, with a whimper. I'm sorry. What is it? God, what's that saying?
Oh, with a whimper and a beer.
Nope. I don't think so. Hold on.
I think it's tear, isn't it? With a whimper and a tear.
Out with a whimper, not with a bang.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, let me find it.
Are you doing poetry right now, or are you just doing sayings?
Just it's a saying. It's a saying.
Okay.
Because like even like out with a whimper. I guess that's just it. Is that just it? Yeah, just out with a whimper is really what it is for like their 3-year Super Bowl run, their dynasty run of 5 years. That's just how it ends. Like so quietly. Like even the Patriots run, their last game was they lost the last game of the regular season to lose out in the 2 seed in a bye, and they just lose in a really shitty wild card game against the Titans at home where Brady's last pass is an interception, and then COVID happened, so we never saw him ever again.
Yeah, that is true. It's like fun trivia in a way. What was Brady's last throw?
Yeah, And so was Aaron Rodgers as a Packer. But it's funny how that it's out with a whimper. It's what happened. Like they lose, Mahomes gets hurt, their backup gets hurt, and now they're just 6-9 and they're just bad again.
It was just, but I wouldn't say that this is necessarily their future. Like Mahomes is still Mahomes, I think.
Yeah, I think they're like you guys, where there's gloom but not quite doom.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he comes back okay from the surgery or from the injury.
Yeah, not to say that they're going to go on a dynasty run that they've been on, but I don't expect them to be this bad all the time. I think that this might be a blip in the road for them. A lot of things just didn't jive this season. When you watch them play, it just wasn't clicking. But also, again, last season, 12-0 in one-score games, and then they fell to like 1-8 or 1-7 or something in one-score games. Yep. Because this for sure was not a one-score game. I did hear about. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Not with a bang, but with a whimper. Oh, I mean, something ends in a quiet, disappointing, anticlimactic way. It is from poetry, actually. The Hollow Man, I guess.
Okay.
The Hollow Man, modernist poems. Yeah, it is from something. I'm sorry, I totally botched the shit out of that.
No, it's fine. I maybe expect this to be a blip, but I know Kelsey was saying on his podcast that still unsure, and Jason kind of said, take the next 3 games, go out there, play. I think it's done.
Hurt me in fantasy and get 1 point. Yeah, that was not great. The one thing I will say about the Chiefs is I do feel a little bit better about Mac Jones's last year with the Patriots because their top wide receivers was Thornton and Juju. And I remember saying earlier in the season, I'm like, that's what Mac Jones had, and look how bad they were. So now I don't feel so bad. Like, Mac, you did your best you could, man.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. They just didn't seem like the same team. So we talked about it too. Like Kelsey's got his podcast. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He's getting married next summer. Like he has nothing to prove unless he just wants to run it back. I just don't expect. I feel like him running it back this season was a big undertaking when he was like, okay, I'm going to do this one more time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know if he would want to do this again.
Right, and Gronk talked about it before, where it takes a lot to get your body ready. And other players have talked about it too, but they say like it takes a while. Like you get your body ready for Sunday, and then you get like you're hit by a car, and you got to do it all over again.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to do it.
Doesn't need to do it. So I expect him to retire. Then it's the Andy Reid conversation. We kind of said it last year.
Yeah. After
that Super Bowl, that they could lose both of them guys, and maybe it's a year removed, but. We shall see.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on, the Cincinnati Bengals over the Miami Dolphins, 45-21. It was not that close because at one point it was like 45-14.
Yeah, Ewers got his first start, the 7th rounder out of Texas. It's bad.
Expected to be bad.
Yep.
Well, against a really bad defense too.
Yeah, and the things are lining up for the Patriots because the Jets have announced their 3rd string quarterback is now starting against us. And Ewers is starting the week after, so I don't even know the guy's name.
Bad.
Yeah,
just
real bad.
Bad football. I mean, there's been some good football, but there's been some really fucking bad football.
Yeah.
When you're 4-11 and you are sitting at number 7, dog.
I know. The first thing Variable said was take advantage of bad football, and boy, have we done that.
Well, in a year it's wide open. I really believe it's wide open.
Yeah, same.
Your mainstays, I mean, I don't even expect Lamar to be in the playoffs at this point because of that loss and Pittsburgh's win. So the Dolphins, I think that nice little run they went on was great. I still expect them to make some major moves. They said yesterday that they're expecting that Tua just gets cut.
Yeah, that's nuts. There's a lot of money on that, a lot of dead cap.
Yeah, they're going to get hit with some serious dead cap, but I think they're all moving on. I think Tyreek, if he comes back, I think that they move on from him. I think they move on from Tua.
McCarthy's coming back, like you said, and
McDaniel,
sorry. We kind of got that sense here. Like, we think they like him. Like, we started getting that sense that he was coming back as these games progressed
because they were winning. But I also was very against recency bias. Nothing against him personally. I'm just saying, like, when you're running a team, that recency bias can be a bitch when you started off like 1-6 and they're like, oh well, we finished 8-9. Well, it's not that good.
Yeah, someone convinced their new front office, because the GM got fired, that he wasn't the problem, and that maybe he was showing them like his scheme, and he's just not running it.
It could be maybe because you know you're getting a new GM.
Yeah.
You're clearly moving on from Tua, who and maybe it is. Maybe it's that too, where you don't have the right players for scheme. I mean, Tua has not looked good. I think they were a good story a few years ago, and they were winning some games and whatnot, but there was some stat about them in under 45-degree weather or something that they were just saying again.
0-9 or something. Or under 40, I know he was like 0-6.
Yeah, bad.
They did the thing where right now, the Patriots, the goal is to win the division because you need to get that home playoff game. They went to the playoffs a couple times, but it was on the road in the playoffs.
Yeah.
One was in Kansas City. I think one was in Buffalo. You're always playing cold. You're Miami. You got to get that home playoff win. You got to get that division.
Yeah.
And they could not do that. It's important.
Yeah, if you play in warm weather or a dome,
Yeah.
it's tough to go on a road.
We didn't even talk about that with Kansas City. They just
Oh,
announced
yeah.
today.
I don't like that.
Me neither. I know why they're all doing it because they want to host the Super Bowl or host events during the off season. Which
Is it retractable? Because I think the one Washington is doing
That'd be nice.
I think it's some sort of retractable.
Yeah, it's all about the off season stuff, hosting events and concerts, and then hosting Super Bowls. That's what it's all about.
It's all about money.
But I don't love it. But they're gonna leave Kansas City, Missouri,
Yeah.
for Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah.
which is only like 20 miles, but
Right.
still.
But that's in 2031. It says it's
Yeah.
about a $3 billion stadium. They've been at the current location since 1975 or something like that.
Yeah, oldest in the league.
It's the oldest in the league?
Mm-hmm.
No, I thought Soldier Field was, no?
Maybe it was AFC. I read something else.
Maybe.
Let's find
What
out.
about Lambeau?
Actually, 'cause now I'm thinking about it. Isn't it?
Lambeau,
Oh yeah, duh.
Soldier Field. I thought Soldier Field was the oldest, but maybe not.
Let's find out. Oldest. Oh God, I can't type anything.
Oh,
Oldest.
God.
Oh my God, Tom. Oh my God. Stadium. That's a typo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, where did I read that? It must have been AFC.
That would make sense.
You're right. Soldier Field, which they're also trying to leave.
Yeah.
1924, Lambeau Field, 1957, and then Arrowhead, 1972.
Yeah. Yep.
Might be.
A lot of teams potentially moving. Yeah, Chicago. That's a big one because
Yep.
I think that Soldier Field is like a historical site, though.
Is it really?
I think so.
I mean, 1924 is pretty damn old.
Yeah, I think it's been.
And the Bears moved in 71.
It's the only stadium that's or NFL stadium anyway. That's a historical site.
Lambeau's wild because it's literally just like there's houses. It's just crazy to see. It's just wild. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, we'll see here. The Saints over the Jets, 29-6. Didn't expect much here. I did pick the Saints. You picked the Saints too because of the young quarterback that seen some promise there. So maybe they do have a high enough pick.
They've won like 5 out of 4.
They're still up there.
That
I
makes
mean,
no sense. 4 out of 5.
let's see, where are they at? Yeah, they're at number 8. They're right behind us. They're 5-10 right now. So we'll see. Maybe they got something here.
Yeah, and what is their streak right now?
2?
They've won. I think they've won 3 out of 4, but they've won 2 in a row. But yeah, they've definitely been they've been rolling. They've been rolling.
Yeah.
Good on them. Oh, that is crazy. Yeah.
Well, I mean, early in the season, they looked so bad that we were like, they might not win a fucking game.
I thought they were the worst. Yeah, the worst team, but they've turned it around with that quarterback. So good on him. He's definitely earned himself at least one more season.
And the Jets are sitting currently at number 4 in the draft. So I mean, there's 4 teams at 3-12, and you have the Giants and the Raiders at 2-13. But I mean, so far you have 9 teams with double-digit losses with 2 weeks to go, and you still have 3 teams that have 9 losses already, and then you have another 4 teams that have 8 losses. So.
Yeah, and the Jets do have that Colts pick that at the time you thought would be like in the 20s.
Yeah, that's slipping down.
Now it's at 18. But the Colts are also playing right now, so that could drop further.
I still think that. So now you're looking at a top 5 pick for your own. You have the Colts pick this year and next year. I mean, the trades they made, you knew that they were kind of packing it in because the Jets just don't have it this year. Mm-hmm. You just hope that between 26 and 27, they maybe get some good draft picks out of this, do something here.
Yeah.
because they'll at least have, I don't know what their cap space looks like. I got to imagine with those trades, they probably lighten their load with the cap space. So we'll see. My guess, too, is that Aaron Glenn keeps his job. With the trades that they made and whatnot, I think that they're kind of like draft pick rich right now.
Yeah.
Which is not a terrible thing, but you got to hit on a lot of those.
Just got to hit. He's got to build that culture because that culture has been bad. I wasn't a big culture guy. Like I wanted the tight pants Ben Johnson, but seeing it from Vrabel, I've seen the positives to it.
Yeah.
Like getting a guy in there and building that culture back up. So
I know that's just one of those fan bases that even when they're in your division, it's just like I got a couple guys I work with that are Jets fans. She's a Jets fan, and it's just it's fucking miserable. It's miserable.
Bad. It's bad.
Moving on, the Vikings over the Giants, 16-13. A little closer game than I thought, but I think I did pick the Giants in this game for whatever reason. I don't know.
On the road, cold. I think the Vikings are usually pretty cold. I don't know. I don't remember myself.
Yeah, but the Vikings playing a dome.
I know. That's what I said.
Yes, I don't know. Remember back in the day, they didn't. Those games must have been wild.
They played
all the fucking snow they had.
Well, they played the Metrodome, and then that one year they had to play at the University of Minnesota, and that's when they played in that super cold playoff game against the Seahawks.
Yeah,
when Blair, that was the kicker's name. He missed like a 20-yard kick to win the game because it was so cold. It was like -3 degrees, and they lost to the Seahawks.
But that was when? I'm talking about way back in the day. They used to play outside.
I don't remember them playing outside. When did they move into the Metrodome?
I don't know. They used to play outside. I thought they played outside because
Look it up again.
because of like the snow. The snow was so bad over there.
Yeah, that's why I think they played in the Metrodome. But then they did
full time though.
I'm pretty sure. And they played at University of Minnesota for a couple of years, maybe 1 year, and it was like -3 degrees, and it was awful.
Starting their franchise history outdoors at Metropolitan Stadium, 1961 to 1981, and even playing 2 seasons, 24 and 2015, at Bank Stadium now.
That's right.
So they played for 20 years outside.
Oh, I don't remember that. Oh, we were not born, right? 81.
Yeah, no, I'm saying way back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
So they did, but I think because they get so much fucking snow in Minnesota.
That's a team that should have a dome.
Makes complete sense.
There's one commercial with Adrian Peterson, and he was like at home. He'd run out into the field, and like Vikings like a home game, and the fireworks are going off, and I was like, they play in a dome. This commercial is inaccurate. Yeah, I never liked that commercial.
That makes sense for them. If you're in an area that gets that much snow, it makes sense.
Yeah, maybe the Bills.
But the Bills has got a new stadium, and it's going to be open.
Which I'm surprised.
Washington's further south, so they don't get as much snow as like a Buffalo or Minnesota. But
Retractable's nice.
I know that I'm hoping that it's not just I think it's supposed to be a retractable somehow because I don't really love Washington playing in a dome.
Yeah,
I'm not into it. Moving on, the Panthers over the Buccaneers. The Baconators have completely derailed and fallen off. You picked the Panthers. You also picked the Panthers to make the playoffs, and right now they are in the lead of that division. And the way that Tampa looks, and you couldn't win this game, nasty interception at the end there too.
Yeah,
it was just ugly. I just think the wheels have completely fallen off of Tampa.
Are they playing not this week, the week after?
There was something with that potentially.
Because I think if the Panthers win, I think if they both win, that is for the division. I'm pretty sure.
You think you called that last week?
Yeah,
that would be the case.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. So the Panthers, like in theory, could rest their starters
and then play in the last
play. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, let me just double check that.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd win the division, but I thought they would. I don't know. I had a good feeling about their coach, and he's another culture guy who's building up. But they're just that team is Jekyll and Hyde. Like they lose to the Saints, they beat these guys.
Well, the Saints have been playing better.
That's true.
So we don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, they play Seattle. They're at home against Seattle, and then they go to Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Which maybe they.
That'll probably be the Sunday Night Football game, honestly, because that's what they like to do. Like they like to do a division. That's what they typically do is they'll put one of the division games on.
And that would probably be the one because whoever wins is in. The other one is gone.
Out.
No wild card for you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Denver Broncos. The streak has been broken, 34-20. And let me tell you something. Very impressive win because you broke the streak, but you played at Denver, and you put up 34 on that defense. Yao Ming.
Trevor Lawrence is really come around these last few weeks. He's starting to believe. Ever since they got Jacoby Myers, they've been playing lights out on offense.
They extended, too.
Yeah, and they just had, I think they said they have like a 6-game winning streak, and it's like the franchise record, and it should be 7 because they should have beat the Texans. So they're peaking at the right time. They have an outside shot at the 1 seed.
Yes.
It is possible.
Yeah. The streak should, even with you guys, it's better if the streak ends
Now.
now. It's cool to keep winning and shit, but I'd rather take my loss now, try to recover, and then, right the ship, go into the playoffs. So,
and the Broncos, they had the inside track to the 1 seed, but now they are still a 1 seed. If they win out, they'll get it, but they do have the Chargers game. Even the Chiefs game, a short week, Christmas, funny things happen, but they are playing a third-string quarterback with that great defense.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But on Thursday, they played the Raiders, and they won 10-7. So anything can happen.
True.
We still have a shot at it. But, 3 teams still battling for the 1 seed. 2 seeds not as glamorous anymore because you don't get the bye, which is fine. The 1 seed should be the only team with the bye, honestly. And
that's
Jags.
the better incentive there.
Yeah.
Is to have the 1 seed.
Right.
I want to play for the 1 because then before it's like, well, I play for the 2. Like I get home field advantage except against the 1s. It's like there has to be more incentive there.
Agreed.
So the Jaguars helped you guys out. Denver still holds the 1 seed for now, but we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
The Atlanta Falcons over the Arizona Cardinals, 26-19. And that's all we have for that game.
All I got.
So the Steelers over the Lions.
This is a crazy ending.
29-24. The Steelers were doing everything possible on this last drive to give this fucking game away. Mm-hmm. But I need to ask your opinion on the call.
Yep.
The call of pass interference on the last play with Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I thought it looked like he gave him a shove. I don't know if the guy sold it. The thing that was weird about it is, did they call Amon St. Brown with a touchdown, or did they call a touchdown that lateral to Goff who scored the touchdown?
Wait, say that again.
So did they say he scored a touchdown on the catch or on the lateral?
On the lateral.
Okay.
He wasn't there yet.
Right. And that's what I thought. I don't know why they didn't call that play dead with 2 seconds left because it was getting pushed back. So I'm surprised they didn't call. I'm just surprised, is all I'm saying.
Yes.
But I thought it looked like he pushed off on
He definitely pushed off.
Yeah, I thought so.
He definitely pushed off.
Sometimes, but then there was a play in the Patriots game where Booty, it looked like he didn't look like much, and they called. That, he would.
I mean, I don't forget if it was Ramsey or not, but he kind of flew back a little bit. Yeah. But you definitely pushed him.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty clear.
And then there was a pass interference on the other play when
pick play.
Yeah, when he caught the ball, and it was another one. So
these guys are just too obvious about the pick play. You're just too obvious. You got to make it look better than that.
It would have been a cool play if he didn't push off like that because of pitch back to Goff and whatnot. But I think the ref kind of announced it funny because as soon as he said it was a touchdown, the fans went nuts.
However,
he's like, why didn't you just say the result of the play? It was pass. Just say pass interference on the offense, right. And then the time expired, so the game's over. Just say that. He's like, oh, it was a touchdown, but see what had happened was pass interference, and then so bye.
Not great.
Very weird, but I mean, these are one of those things where, when you're on the outside, it's easier to say. It's like that play sucks. That call maybe sucks. He definitely pushed off to me. He shouldn't have been in that spot. If it's going to come down to the refs, as they say in the UFC all the time, don't leave it in the hands of the judges because shit happens. But I also think it was the right call, so I'm not uberly mad about it.
No, I'm fine with it. Disappointed for the Lions because they're going to miss the playoffs, but yeah, we called that at the beginning of the season. You're welcome.
I mean, we don't know ball, but we did say there's some, I mean, last year they were what, 15-2? 14-3? 15-2. They were 15-2.
Didn't they tie 14-3 with the Vikings?
You sure?
I'm pretty sure they're 14-3.
All right, 14-3.
Maybe, no, I'm not sure.
But even still, last year was their year. It really was their year.
Yeah.
I still think they'll be okay moving forward, but you do have 2 new coordinators.
Yep.
So.
One of the things, and I listened on the Patriots post-game show, one of the guys was getting annoyed. He got a little annoyed by it where he's like, that every teams, they'll be like, the Patriots are playing well right now, but they'll be fine. Look, they're on the right track. Next year, they're going to be great next year. Be good again next year. And he goes, it's not promised that you're going to be good next year. We saw it with you guys. We see with the Lions, even more so, honestly.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is not promised. So that's why you freaking go in.
There is no tomorrow.
Exactly. That's why you don't trade the top 5 defensive player in the, just tomorrow. And then the Colts, that's why they can't rag on the Colts for doing what they did. Tomorrow is not promised.
Yeah, right.
You never know what's going to happen. Everyone thought the Lions would be a mainstay forever, and they're out of the playoffs.
Well, look at the Chiefs. Who would, if you would have said Mahomes will be at least healthy through week 14, right?
Yeah.
And Kelsey would be healthy. Mm-hmm. Nobody would have ever predicted that they would be eliminated at that point.
Third in the division.
So shit happens. The other news that came out of this game was DK Metcalf got into it with a fan.
He just got suspended,
He got suspended. A lot of money too. They calculated that money. It's over $500,000 that he's missing out on for not playing. At a time where they really need to make this final push because they have the division right now, but I believe they only have it by game. You do something like this. Now, there's controversy on what was said. The fan has come out and said he said his full name.
I don't even know his full name is.
Which is whatever DK stands for or was short for. I don't know who said he made a racist remark. I don't know if it was DK or somebody else, but then somebody said, he said something racist. But the fan was pretty adamant that he didn't. So
and apparently he had trouble with his fan before in Seattle. It's like fans. I am not a fan of fans doing that. I don't like it.
Don't antagonize the fucking players.
But also players. Are you ever close enough to a fan to even do that?
Yeah.
Just stay away. Just stay away.
It's one of those things where let the league take care of the fan. And it happens so many times where fans get banned from stadiums and shit. Who knows? Heat of the moment. I don't know. But you won the game. It's just unfortunate because your team is now making a playoff push. They need you out there.
Yep.
You're their number one.
I don't know.
And now you're suspended for the last 2 games of the season. Not great. Not great all around.
Yeah.
But the Lions, I think they're down to 14% chance to make the playoffs. So
they're toast.
Also not great. They really needed that game. So.
Yeah.
Moving on, the Texans over the Raiders, 23-21. It's getting a little dicey on this one.
I know.
A little dicey.
Who played quarterback for the Raiders?
I don't know.
Did Gino get shut down? Was it O'Connell?
I thought so, but I really don't know. This Wi-Fi thing is really a pain in my butt.
Really grinding my gears. Let's see.
It just takes so long. I even went off Wi-Fi.
I know. I know Geno Smith played.
It was Geno.
Yeah. I still can't believe they drafted Gentry. So stupid. Yeah, it was hairy. I didn't really watch any of this, but Texans pulled it out. Oh, the game is still 7-7. 49ers cold.
I still maintain that the Texans
That's not right.
could be a scary team in the playoffs.
Now it's 21-14. Sorry. Yes, I agree. I don't want that defense is kind of scary. And right now, if the playoffs started today, I lost what seeding they would be, but I want to say 7. So we could, if we were 2 and they were 7, that's who we'd play. Not great. Not good, Bob.
No, not great. Not great at all. And then moving on to the Sunday night game was your game. The Patriots over the Ravens, 28-24.
Good game. Tired.
I bet I didn't see none of this. I actually didn't even know Lamar got hurt and left the game until this morning. Because I saw diddly poo of this game.
Like Jess said in last week's hot take, you've seen the best of him, in my opinion. And he was playing this game. You could tell he wasn't right. Although this injury was a new one. Mm-hmm. But even some plays, I'm like, he would have ran that before, and he didn't. Mm-hmm. And then they called a run. They called a design run. He's only 28 years old. And even the announcers were like, "Oh yeah, they haven't been doing that much." And that was the play he got hurt on. A contusion in his back.
And he's gotten hurt. I mean, he was hurt earlier this season. It didn't seem like he ever really got back to 100%.
Yeah. Huntley I think, is a good backup for them. I feel like a healthy Huntley is the same as an injured Lamar. A healthy Lamar obviously is worlds better, but he wasn't 100%. I can't believe they did the Pooper Rush experiment this year. I thought that was stupid. I think it cost them their season.
Yeah.
So that was bad. But and we all know how I enjoy the Ravens because they were my Super Bowl pick. But now I'm mad at them. I'll never pick them ever again.
Fair enough.
But it was a good, fun game to watch. It was the Ravens are known for their running attack, and our run defense is absolutely brutal right now with Milton Williams being out and Spillane being hurt. And they showed a quick graphic during the game of all the injuries that happened to the Patriots during this game, and it was kind of crazy.
Well, because Henderson, he got a concussion, right?
Yep, he concussion. Diggs went out to be evaluated for concussion, but came back. So we had Henderson with a concussion. Our right tackle, Moses, went out with an injury. Munford came in to replace him. He got hurt, and then Moses went back in.
Well, Morgan Moses did that another game because he was sick.
Yeah. Yep.
And he came out and he went back in.
He's battling. Farmer went out. Our Charles Woods went out. And then Tonga. I was like, oh, Tonga's back. And he got out immediately. I was like, damn.
Now, are you concerned at all going into the playoffs with injuries?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I would love to have that bye to heal up. Henderson, hopefully he'll be back because usually concussions are like a week, maybe 2. So hopefully he's back. but the big ones, I think we're gonna get. We'll get Campbell back. Milton Williams and Campbell are the big ones. That's it. If we get Milton Williams back, I'll feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Because that run defense is awful. I don't want to get on Jess's hot take too soon, but I gotta speak to something at the end of the game, which I'll get to at Jess's hot take. But it was great. A lot of fun things happened in this game. So Drake had his first 300-yard passing game, but it just shows like your comeback. That's when you throw the ball. But we didn't. We threw it like. At the end of the game, he threw it like almost 20 times in a row. It was just throw after throw. And then the one play, Jess and I are like, oh, here comes the run. 20-yard run for a touchdown. So I don't know what the Ravens were doing. But they gave up an 11-yard lead. Oh, I'm sorry, 11-point lead. But again, I said it before, it's like, it's 2. It's 2-0.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's 2-0.
Right.
A 10-point lead. It's not your father's 11-point lead anymore.
Nope.
Played some. The nice thing is, the reason I love football so much, this is why I just love football. Because it was 7-0 Ravens. They're running it down our throat. They're just going down the field I'm like, we are so freaking, we're screwed. We're screwed. We're not going to stop. We can't stop a nosebleed. Literally the next play, fumble.
Yeah.
We recover it, 7-7. That's why I love football.
See? He just turns on a dime.
It does. Never doubted him for a second.
But you know what, too? You blew the game against Buffalo, and I said you're going to find out who you are. And I don't care. I mean, Lamar played only the first half.
Yep.
Baltimore's not an easy place to play.
Yeah.
Even though they're not maybe as good as they were, but Baltimore's not a fucking easy place to play in prime time, too.
The lights are bright.
So
you got flexed in.
New England responded, and
I said that to Jess. I said, Joe made a good point. I said, how do you respond to that loss? Not only was it a loss, it was a pretty bad loss because you had that 21-0 lead.
Right.
It was really bad. So they bounced back. They came back. Drake got that monkey off his back of the 300-yard game, the first comeback. And it was a delight to see.
Well, now they're controlling their own destiny, at least for the division.
Yes.
So
that is for sure. It was good. I don't know how else what else. One thing that did come up during the game, they showed a graphic, and the Patriots have the second lowest strength of schedule of all time. Do you know who the first of all time was? I think this was
in NFL history.
I believe it was NFL history. Is a graphic that I saw.
Was it a strike year?
No, I'll give you a hint. It was a Super Bowl winner.
Ooh.
And it was
how recent? Since 2000?
No.
Before 2000.
Very close.
Wait, with the Rams?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
1999 Rams.
Wow.
Because I remember when we were kids, that was right before middle school. They were always bad. The Rams were always bad, and they must have had the last place schedule, had the easiest strength of schedule of all time, and wound up winning the Super Bowl. That's good.
Excuse me. Well, yeah. I mean, if you see some of the worst teams in the league, I mean, right now the top 7 in the draft. They all have a strength of schedule of 500 or over. Dallas is funny because 441. They have the easiest strength of schedule of non-playoff teams. It is pretty historically bad. You guys have a 380. But even that, because if you look at strength of schedule, the most impressive really is the Texans sitting at 10-5 with a 540. But shit, anything can happen, really. I guess you can only win the games that you're games that you're playing. So
in front of you. Yep, that's for sure.
Washington will have an easier schedule next year. So
and that Rams team in '99, they won the Super Bowl and then missed the playoffs in 2000. Because my guess is they played a more difficult schedule. But then in 2001, they were back to the Super Bowl. So crazy.
You never know.
But
everybody feels it's a universal feeling that this year is fucking just feels weird. Maybe it's just because also Cincinnati has missed the playoffs 3 years in a row since that Super Bowl.
That's nuts.
But they've always been.
Burrow's also been injured.
Right, and they're always one of those teams you're like, oh, Cincinnati. They haven't even fucking made the playoffs in 3 years.
Yeah.
But them and the Ravens and obviously
I feel like
the
they always
Chiefs.
get eliminated late, too. Like last year, they got eliminated the last week of the season. People were pissed off because the Chiefs benched their starters.
Yeah.
Because they're afraid of Burrow. So, yeah.
Well, honestly, don't hate the player, hate the game. Win more, and you don't have to worry about that. So
don't let the Patriots beat you week 1 with a very, 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 very bad team.
Right. What are you going to do? All right, well, that was your Week 16.
Week 16.
In the books. This is one of the last times.
It is the last time.
It is the last time. I will report back. We will report back next week on Super Bowl winners for fantasy football.
I blew it in both leagues.
Both?
Yeah, my keeper league. I didn't play Burrow, who had an amazing game. Because since Brissett has been playing, he was this QB2 in fantasy. He was doing great. I'm just a fucking idiot. And Burrow had all that sad talk, like emo Dan Rock talk the week before about like, oh, I hate football. I don't like football. So it's like, whatever. Yeah. They're out of it. He's not going to. And then he went off on the Dolphins. I should have fucking known better. I'm an idiot. I still might have lost even if that happened. But the other guy had like a guy on his bench with 23 points, so I shouldn't feel that bad. And then in Cheese's league, Laura won by Thursday night.
Yeah, so she had texted me Saturday confirming times for the Christmas crawl, and I said, "Oh, by the way, good looks on the playoffs." She goes, "I didn't even look because I was nervous." Stafford put up 1,300 points, which again in the Cheese League, that's a lot even in the Cheese League.
Yeah.
So, it was kind of, and honestly, Trevor Lawrence did put up good points for you too. For what our quarterbacks do. But yeah, he kind of went off on that.
I think she might have scored like literally the season high. She almost hit 3,000.
Yeah, she's at 26. Oh, so she finished 26-18. Yeah, I think that might have been the high, which maybe it's her revenge tour because she was 7-7, barely in the playoffs, and now she's potentially going to the Super Bowl unless something crazy happens on your end. No, you're down by 1,200. Last year she was the team running away with it, and she lost in the playoffs. And I believe also Alex is going to get beat as well.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he's down by about 300 points right now. He's got Jonathan Taylor, so I think Bill's got somebody playing right now. Who does he have playing? Who the fuck's in the game right now? Oh, he's got Kittle. So it's Kittle against Jonathan Taylor, but he has a 1% chance to win. So, both you and Alex were 11-3. Bill is 9-5, and Laura's 7-7. So anything can happen, especially in fantasy football. So we'll see who wins the Super Bowl. We should probably have that by next week. In the OG League, I think Cheese is also going to the Super Bowl. Well, he's going to the Super Bowl in that league. He beat Greg, so he's playing somebody. So.
Nice.
Cheese could win a fantasy football championship, just not in his own league, in a different league. So,
so that I'll be out of it. FanDuel, I don't think I'll be getting the most points in that one either, which we just do week to week. So I'll just be letting people know about my bets. I did bet. So Drake May had an over under of 266.5 passing and rushing yards, and I was like, I'm gonna hammer that over. I should have bet the house because he got like 480
Yeah.
combined.
Oh, yeah.
And I just took Brock Purdy over 8.5 rushing yards, which I feel like was low.
Yeah.
And he has 11 in the half.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like not even over yet. So
Yeah.
So I again should have bet the house. Look at those. Look at that green. It's so nice.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yep.
So Laura could potentially be, she could have a hell of a week. She won MVP in the Christmas Crawl.
Oh wow.
She could be a fantasy football champion. So we'll see what happens there.
I am mostly sad that I blew it because I want to cheese on this program.
I know.
Trophy.
It's going to delay it another year. Although, who knows? If depending on who wins, maybe he'll pop by.
Maybe.
You never know.
We need to get some more guests.
Yeah, we'll get more guests. I mean, off season, we're going to have other people on in the off season.
Oh yeah,
fans of different teams.
that's right.
So we can maybe just bullshit
Dogs
about
up
their
to-
team.
Yeah, we talk about the Raiders.
Yeah, we can talk about the Raiders, and that's probably it.
Yep.
Raiders and the Jets. Do you have a hot take? Came face to face with Jessica last week, and she said, "Did you like my Jaden hot take?" And I said, "No." So I'm assuming you have one. You already mentioned it.
I do. John Harbaugh will be fired.
Wow, that could be one of those. There's always a surprise. Mm-hmm. That could be one of the surprises.
Yep. So the one thing I did not mention during the Patriots game. So Derrick Henry was running it down our throats. He had 7.1 yards per carry. He scored the touchdown to go up against us to make it 24. I'm sorry, 21.
27-21?
27. What the hell was it? We were down by 11.
24. Okay, yeah.
I can't do math right now.
24-17.
Yeah, 24-17.
Oof, that took us
And,
way too long. Miss Sambuca would not be happy with us.
And then he never saw the field again.
My father said that today because again I didn't see any of this, and he's like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Why Henry got taken out? He was like, he was running it all over them.
Yep.
And he got taken out of the game.
He got taken out of the game, and like they do.
But he wasn't injured.
No, they do a rotate. Like after the post game show, Harbaugh was like, "Oh yeah, I would have loved to have him out there, but it was where we were in the rotation of the running backs." It's like,
What?
You're the head coach, dude. You're the head coach.
What?
So
Maybe he wants to get fired.
He had 7.1 yards per carry, and Mitchell had 1.4. That's a fireable offense.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
I'm pretty confident if Henry went back out there, we probably would have lost that game.
Yeah, that's not good.
In a must-win game, that your best player, because especially with Lamar being out, you're leaving him on the bench. Weird.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's
Very
weird.
weird.
It's
Yeah.
very strange.
Very strange.
When you said that, it kind of brought up the fact that for another year, we didn't talk about it. Or another year, the Steelers are over 500.
Oh, I know.
With that win, I was like, when I saw their record when I was watching the game, I was like, motherfucker, they're going to do it again.
I have nothing to say. I really don't. It's like, it's unbelievable.
I feel like because they won and it was like they were celebrating, I feel like Tomlin's not getting fired.
No, he probably won't be. But what's going to happen is they're going to get blown out in the wild card.
And they have no contingency plan at quarterback.
Yep.
There's none. You have nothing. And because you're going to make the playoffs again, you don't have a high enough draft pick.
Yep. I know we've been saying this since the MOJO show year one. But when that the wheels fall off, it's going to fall off hard.
Yeah, it's going to get ugly.
Hard.
Or it's going to be a whimper and a shot at Jameson or whatever the fuck that saying was.
They've just been whimpering so much. They've been whimpering every year, and they get into the first round, they get blown out in the wild card. It happens every year.
I remember when we played them when we had drafted Chase Young and Tomlin. Well, during the game or something, he said to Chase Young, "I don't ever want to get a high enough draft pick to get a guy like you." It's like, okay, but you
should.
maybe you should,
Yeah.
because you're still not over the hump.
Yeah,
but
I mean the only difference this year is they won the division, whereas in years past,
right,
they were although they technically haven't won.
They have not won the
But
division.
they're on track to,
Right.
and they'll get a home game. But before they were playing on the road, and that could make a difference. Like we just said about the Dolphins, they kept getting the road games. We'll see.
I mean, I won't count Cleveland because they're Cleveland, but on a year where Baltimore is not the same, and the Bengals
Yep.
went through Burrow's injury that lasted a lot of the season. I guess it was in the stars for them to do it again.
So annoying. One last thing about the Patriots. We play the Jets next week in New Jersey, and if we win that game, we'll go 8-0 on the road, which I don't think we ever did.
That's crazy.
For Brady, except for the 18-1 season. Crazy.
Got to win on the road.
That's right.
Crazy.
Road Warriors, baby.
Crazy. Well, that's your hot take. John Harbaugh fired. Duval. What the fuck are you saying?
Oh man, but hey, that's probably part of the reason the Bucks are where they are. Because he was their offensive coordinator.
That's true. Again, coordinators. Look at Ben Johnson. What he's doing over there in Chicago. Lions must be so pissed. Lions fans must be so fucking pissed. Sweet baby Jesus.
All right, week 17.
Sorry.
Of the NFL season. They used to be the last week of the season. All these injuries are piling up, and they're talking about adding an 18th game. Oh boy, howdy. Bad idea.
Make sure you get a good backup quarterback, boys.
As we mentioned earlier, they're all going to play him. So, Thursday, December 25th, Christmas Day, 1 o'clock on Netflix. I'm glad this is an early game, so I might be able to catch some of it. We have the 6-8-1 Cowboys traveling to the 4-11 Washington Commanders. The Cowboys are 6.5-point favorites.
We don't know who's starting for Washington. It could be Mariota. It could be Josh Johnson. Hell, it could be Jeff Driscoll. I don't know. But I will not pick the Cowboys. I can't do it. Not on Christmas. Not on the Lord's Day. I'm going to pick Washington.
That's fair. I'll pick the Cowboys.
You son of a bitch.
I'm so sorry, but if you guys are really playing a third-string quarterback,
It's Josh Johnson, though.
UFL legend. What was he playing last? USFL?
Maybe.
XFL?
I don't know. But I think Mariota's playing.
AAF?
They're going to want to win this game. This is Dallas. They hate Dallas. Everybody hates Dallas.
That's true.
No, I get it. Go for who you want. Go for your heart. You know?
Then 4:30 p.m. on Netflix, we have the 8-7 Lions, who are still fighting for their playoff lives against the 7-8 Vikings. The Lions are 6-point favorites.
I don't really love the spread because of what I've seen, but I think the Lions are a better team. We also don't know what the injury was to JJ necessarily. Yeah. I think they're going to try their damnedest to get in the playoffs. I don't think that they will, but you never know. If they win out, they go 10-7. It's not a terrible season, but I'll take the Lions here.
I agree. I'll take the Lions as well. Then 8:15 p.m. on Prime Video, Thursday Night Football. On Christmas night, we have the 12-3 Broncos traveling to the 6-9 Chiefs. The Broncos are 12.5-point favorites.
Who's starting for the Chiefs?
I had the guy's name, but I saw it earlier today, but I forgot what it was. But it is the third string.
So
guy.
So we're taking Denver here.
Taking Denver.
That's a big spread, boys. Yow.
They will probably cover. And then we have the only one game on Saturday. Oh, they didn't do the 3-pack this year.
Two.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I missed that one. They used to do the 3-pack. Then Saturday, December 27th, 4:30 p.m. on NFL Network, we have the 10-5 Texans traveling to the 11-4 Chargers. The Chargers are 2.5-point favorites.
Man, that's a tough one.
I will take the Texans.
Fuck you. I was going to take the Texans.
Fuck you. That offensive line is wrecked for the Chargers, and that defensive line for the Texans is strong.
I'm going to take the Texans, too. Close game, though. I like this. I mean, the spread makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Close game, but I'll take them.
And then 8 o'clock p.m., exclusively on Peacock, we have the 7-8 Ravens traveling to the 9-5-1 Packers. The Packers are 2.5-point favorites.
We also don't know about Jordan Love because he's...
Love and Lamar.
And Lamar. I'm taking the Packers. Packers are at home.
Oh, I said this game was on Christmas earlier. That's not what it was.
Yeah,
but it was
I knew it was
Peacock.
A short week for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a Peacock exclusive. I'll take the Packers. I think Malik is a better backup than Huntley. Excuse me. And if they both play, I really don't know. But I'll take the Packers.
Yeah, I'll take the Packers there. I think that's probably the safe bet at home.
Yeah, these games are going to start getting weird because,
benching and injuries and shit.
And like a lot of the stuff's already wrapped up. Then Sunday, December 28th, 1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 3-12 Cardinals traveling to the 5-10 Bengals. The Bengals are 7-point favorites. Just take the home team, the better team, the Bengals.
Yeah. I mean, a healthy Joe B can beat the fucking Cardinals for sure. So give me the Bengals.
Agreed. 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 9-6 Steelers traveling to the 3-12 Browns. Steelers are 3.5-point favorites.
That is surprisingly low for a team that's leading the division. 3-point fucking. I'm gonna take the Steelers here, but so no DK. Don't know if that factors into it. Browns do have a good defense. Rodgers doesn't move like he used to. I think they squeak out a win though.
I'll take the Browns because of that defense and Aaron Rodgers not being able to.
And you hate Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I don't like Aaron Rodgers. They'll probably annihilate the Browns though. What am I thinking? 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 5-10 Saints traveling to the 3-12 Titans. The Saints are 2.5-point favorites.
I think the Titans had a good win over a banged up fucking Chiefs team. I don't expect that from the Saints. Have been playing better, 2 in a row, 3 out of 4. Take the Saints here.
I'll take the Saints and I'll take them to cover.
Hey,
They've been playing a lot better. Whose name I also enjoy saying. 1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 11-4 Jaguars traveling to the 8-6 Colts. The Jaguars are 7-point favorites.
I am going to ride that hot hand of the Jaguars. They might be for real.
I didn't think we'd ever say that, but here we are.
I know, because the last 2 years, every time I pick them, they fucking lose, and not this year because they're always fucking winning because Duval.
Liam Cohen has got them believing. Duval? Jaguars. 1 o'clock on Fox, the 7-8 Buccaneers traveling to the 6-9 Dolphins. The Buccaneers are 5.5-point favorites. Do they take a bus to this game or do they fly? It's going to be really short. It's like a 45-minute flight.
Put Titans there. I think this is probably the win that they desperately, desperately need. I think that if you're going to start a third stringer or Ewers, probably it's in the stars for Tampa to get a win. But I don't know. They've been playing so fucking bad. I expect them to win this game, 20-13.
This would be a get-right game for the Bucs. I'll take the Bucs, even though I just said I'm mad at them, but I think they can beat Ewers. 1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 12-3 Patriots traveling to the 3-12 Jets. The Patriots are 13.5-point favorites.
Wow. There's zero reason to take the Jets at this point.
Yeah.
This is like the fucking, I know you don't like the name. I'm going to say it, though. This is like the Brady era spreads against the Jets. This is like reminiscent of
things have only gotten worse for the Jets since that Thursday night game where they played us like fairly competitively. Like we still covered by more than 2 scores, but it's only gotten worse for them. That offense is just abysmal. Yeah. And now they're playing a third-string quarterback. 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 12-3 Seahawks traveling to the 8-7 Panthers. The Seahawks are 7.5-point favorites.
It's a cross-country effect. The Panthers are feeling themselves. They got the division lead.
They play up to their competition, but I think they're gonna lose this game, and it's gonna set up a winner-take-all for the NFC South on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, that could be it. I'll take the Seahawks here. They are the better team, but again, the cross-country effect. We'll see.
Now, this next one is exciting.
This is the
ultimate toilet bowl for the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. For one more week. 4:05 p.m. on CBS, we have the 2-13 Giants traveling to the 2-13 Raiders. The Raiders are 1.5-point favorites. They're at home. The Giants have been playing worse, if you could be believed, and the Raiders have been playing better, if that could also be believed. So I'll take the Raiders.
I know. It really is the poop bowl. Plus, you kind of going cross country there with the Giants. I'll take the Raiders because you at least have Gino. I don't know. 13-10 this game ends in.
Yeah.
Raiders win. So
unfortunately, because they can't score 20. Oh, I think they scored 20 last week.
Yeah, see?
Finally.
You never know.
Things happen.
You never know.
4:25 on Fox. We have the 10-5 Eagles traveling to the 11-4 Bills. The Bills are 2.5-point favorites. I would love for the Eagles to win this game.
Oh, sorry. You would love for the Eagles to win, and I would love for the Eagles to lose. Taking the Bills here.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take the Bills too. The Eagles have won their division officially. They don't really have much more to play for besides seeding. They're getting a home game at this point. What do they care? Yeah. So, I'll take the Bills.
Agreed.
8:20 p.m. on NBC and Peacock. We have the 11-4 Bears. Really good game. 11-4 Bears and the traveling to the 10-4 49ers. 49ers are playing right now, and they are 3-point favorites. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Man, is that a tough one.
That's really tough.
I'm going to ride the hot hand. I'll take the Bears in this one.
I'll pick the 49ers just to be a little different, but yeah.
That's
Bears,
a tough fucking
Bears
game.
have early at the beginning of this year we said the Bears have to prove something to us, and they proved it.
Man, they?
I'll give them credit. And
11-4.
And that gentleman who said the Bears are going to win against Packers a couple weeks ago, hey, you pulled it out last week, so good on you.
Saying.
Then Monday, December 29th, my anniversary, 8:15 p.m. on ESPN. Hey. How are you?
This is. Wait, 7.
It is.
Let's see, Steel Trap. I just can't remember which buttons to press.
Right on time for the 7-year itch. Have you heard of this?
What's the 7-year itch?
That's when people start getting
divorced.
Start getting that itch
to move on. The difference is,
yes.
I feel like, yeah, well, I've heard of this, but I feel like that takes more of effect if you've gotten married if you're in your 20s.
Right, yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, who the fuck's getting married in the 20s?
Yeah, just like, I don't have time to break in a new man's. No, you don't.
Well, that's perfect, because we just talked about, if Tom Brady can't keep his lady happy, what the fuck are we doing? Dude,
what hope do I have? And the hope is that Jess is too lazy to break in a new man, so I got that going for me.
Right.
Also, we have the MOJO show.
I know. You want to break up the band?
Right, exactly.
Don't get that 7-year itch. Kill you.
Don't worry, I use lots of baby powder. The 11-4 Rams are traveling to the 6-9 Falcons. I'm so mad the Falcons won last week. The Rams are 7.5-point favorites.
I will take the Rams here. Why not? It's going to be a fight for that number 1 seed. Are they playing each other at the end? Is it Rams Seahawks at the end?
Let's find out.
That'd be wild.
I don't think so. Let's look ahead a little bit. Because all division games, I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jets and Bills. Bills are going to fucking toast them. No, the Rams playing the Cardinals.
Shit.
I think the only...
It's not nearly
the Seahawks play the 49ers, though.
That's a good one.
That could be for the division itself right there.
They totally could.
They're all going to be 11-4.
Totally could.
So I'm guessing the Panthers and Bucks are going to be the Sunday night football game because it's going to be for the division.
Shit. Yes, that makes sense.
And the 49ers Seahawks might be flexed into some sort of primey-timey game, so we'll see.
Totes. Goats. Well, that's your picks for week 17. 1 week left.
Yeah.
Man, those seasons just fly on by. Are you ready for your top 10?
Yeah. Sorry, I just closed my docs here.
Close my docs. You just tell me when you're ready.
I am not yet ready. I'm ready.
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
At number 10, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. They're still the reigning, defending, undisputed NFL champions, and they won their division. I think they're like the only team that have actually won their division.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
They broke my favorite record of all time, but they're still the champs for a few more weeks.
Yeah, hopefully they don't repeat. Number 10, I have the Chargers. Let's see what happens with those old Chargers. But they're playing good ball for a banged-up line. Mm-hmm. Herbert's still looking good. See what happens. Honestly, between 9, 10, 11, 12, it kind of got a little dicey. But I like what I'm seeing from the Chargers for now. So number 10.
Yeah, I got the Chargers at number 9. I really thought they were going to fall off, and they have stayed strong. So good on them. Harbaugh's a good coach. He always get his team ready to play. I don't think they're built for the playoffs because of his mindset, but I can't fault them for what they've been accomplishing with the decimated offensive line.
Number 9, one word. Duval.
Double. Number 8, I have the 49ers who are playing right now. Quietly have just been so good. It's so weird. They're third in their division, but they're probably better than most of the league, 2/3 of the league, I would say. Mac Jones kept them afloat, and Brock has got them steady Eddie. So number 8, got the
see they were a bubble team for me. Number 8, I have the Houston Texans. A little bit of a close game with the Raiders. This shit's bound to happen. Their defense is stout. CJ's playing good. They're kind of white hot right now. I would not want to play them in the playoffs. We'll see what happens. Number 8 anyway.
That's why I have them at the 7, the Texans. And I think they're the 7th seed right now. It might turn out that we play them in that first wild card weekend, super wild card weekend, which I'm not looking forward to playing them because of that defensive line and our offensive line. I think Matt Drake was under pressure like 70% of his snaps last night. Not good. So, yeah, Texans at 7.
Number 7, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. They're kind of going under the radar the last few weeks. They got a lot of shit, a lot of heat for all this, the A.J. Brown stuff. But they won the division. They snapped the streak. I don't know how much they have to play for at this point to what you said before. They're still dangerous because of their coach, and they have everybody pretty much healthy. So, Philly, watch out in the playoffs because, if you're a newer team like Chicago going in the playoffs, I'd still be scared of Philly if I were you.
Number 6, I have Duval.
Number 6, I have. That's all we can say, really. What else do you have to say? Number 6, I have the Chicago Bears because, to that point, they've been playing better. They got a big win. I mean, they played Green Bay tough a couple weeks ago. They get the win at home in overtime. They are white hot right now. There's a few teams that are like really hitting their stride right now, and I think Chicago is one of them. However, in the playoffs, everything changes. That playoff experience is going to be huge, and their coach choked last playoffs, so who knows?
I like it. Number 5, I got the Bears. The beginning of this year, I said they have to prove it to me, and I think in my power rankings, if you're going all the way down the list, they probably started somewhere in the bottom 20, and look at them all the way up to number 5.
Man.
Kalo's been doing well. I think I enjoy it for that fan base. I think it's just good for the NFL where teams like the Bears, you think of them as like institutions. They're probably them and the Cardinals, I think, are the 2 oldest teams in the league. Cardinals, you never think of that, but the Bears you do. We just said Soldier Field is old as shit. Mm-hmm. So good on them. Hopefully, I kind of want them to win that division, honestly. Yeah.
It's good for some parity in the league.
Yeah.
Number 5, I have the Buffalo Bills. I think they're playing good. They are playing with a little bit of fire with their first half shit. They almost lost to the Browns. Big win last week. We'll see what happens. Again, this is your year. If you're the Bills, this is your year, at least in the AFC, to go to the Super Bowl. So we'll see. Number 5.
Number 3, I have
Number 4.
I'm sorry, number 4. Sorry. I have the Denver Broncos. I think they're fraud alert. Still doing pretty good. So got the 1 seed, but they had a stranglehold and they're letting it slip through their fingers.
Ooh, fuck.
So I'm not a believer. I'll say that right here, right now.
Ooh, he did have a really bad interception in that game. Number 4, I could tweak any of these 4, really. Number 4, I have the Rams. They lost that game. They were up by, I think, 16 late. But Seattle is not a pushover, so I don't think it was as much of a negative to the Rams that they lost this game as it was for maybe a positive for the Seahawks. They're still dangerous. Stafford is on his MVP season. Devontae Adams should be back for the playoffs. That might change things, so still dangerous. Rams number 4.
I just realized I messed up my power rankings and did not include the Seahawks, but, I'm just going to keep rolling with it.
Wow.
Number 3, I have the Bills. They came close to choking against the Browns. Did a little flippy-floppy here with them and the Patriots. They still have Josh Allen. They're still dangerous, but there's danger there with them of really laying an egg at the wrong time because they have a bad coach, in my opinion.
Wow. Number 3. What I was just talking about with the Rams game, Seattle. I mean, not only did they beat the Rams, they came from behind. They were down late, down 16. Darnold threw 2 picks, and I know Maurice was already celebrating, like, oh, it was going to be a 4-pick game. They came back. They won that game. They have the number 1 seed. They are dangerous. They can put up points. Watch out for Seattle.
Number 2, I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to say the Rams and the Seahawks. But no, I won't. I forgot the Seahawks. I'll just say the Rams.
It's a tie.
No, I can't do that. That's cheating. But I will say Rams, even though they lost that game in a bit of a fluky manner. It was kind of fluky. with the 2-point conversion at the end there. It is what it is. It's busy there on the road.
I don't think that loss was a knock on anybody there.
Yeah.
It was just a good fucking game.
Yep. They still have the MVP playing quarterback. I'm a much bigger believer in McVay than the Seahawks coach, who I couldn't even pick out of a lineup.
Wow.
And Darnold, too, of course. But, yeah, Rams at 2.
Oh, yeah, because you left the Seahawks. I was like, wait, I screwed that up myself. Number 2, I have your Denver Broncos. The streak being snapped is a good thing if you're Denver. But the Jags coming in, who was also a playoff team, I'd be okay with it maybe if they went to Jacksonville and lost that game, but they came to you on a streak, mile high, and they kind of put it on you. That defense, you let 34 points come up. But still Denver, still dangerous. Number 2.
Number 1, I have your New England Patriots back at number 1. We had a bit of a dip, but we showed some fight against the Bills a couple weeks ago, lost it, but we responded with the heart of a champion.
Against the backup quarterback. But, number 1, I have you. What?
That loss will go to Lamar because he started the game.
I understand, but who played the majority of the time? Just joking. Number 1 is your New England Patriots. Again, I think I said this last week. That loss, and it wasn't even just a loss. You blew a 3-touchdown lead to a division opponent that is on your heels. How are you going to respond? Are you legit or are you not legit? Lamar or not, and the Ravens doing well or not. Baltimore's a tough place to play, especially in primetime. So I think the Patriots are legit, at least for this season. So they're back to number 1. They dipped for like a week, then they get right back up.
I like it, and that didn't help the Bills. If the Bills like shellacked the Browns, my numbers might be a little bit different, but they
didn't really
barely squeaked it out. So I like it.
Back in number 1.
Number 1.
I have one more thing before we exit this program.
Ooh.
So hold on.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. What's happening? What do you want me to talk about? Patriots, Drake May. Oh my gosh. Oh, lights so bright. Lights so bright. What in the world? What is this?
This is for you, my good man.
Why did you get me? I didn't get you anything. Why did you tell me something?
You didn't have to. You come every week.
Oh my god.
That's my gift.
What is it? What in the world? Oh my god. This is incredible.
There's another one
I'm good.
There's one for Jess.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious. How
Yes.
nice of you. Thank you so much.
It's a bit of a prototype, but
I like it. I gotta wear this with my pint glass. Oh, that's great. The MOJO show. And we don't know ball. We don't know ball. I love it.
See, so Merry Christmas from the MOJO show. It's it's a bit of a prototype, but if anybody wants one,
yeah, holler at your boys.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah,
we'll get them for you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and yours.
You as well.
Till next week.
Bye.